Well, here we are, the bomber himself, Tony Bellew, looking sleek, lithe, lean, and as Alexander Usyk said, he's got that funny look in his eyes, like he means business. Well, how did you take that from him today?
What he said? Oh, I don't know. I try and make out what he said. He understands far better than he's letting on. He's clever. Got a beautiful set of wheels on him. Them trainers were nice. He's great, mate. He's fantastic. I have no bad words to say about him. I'm a fan of Alexander Usyk, and I would never usually say that so close to the fight, Gareth, but he is what he is, mate. He's formidable, isn't he? So I've got it all to do Saturday night. But Saturday night, mate, he learns how to lose.
Do you know what? You look... We got used to you as a heavyweight, but do you know what? You look fantastic as a cruiserweight, you know? My friend said that to me today. He said, you know what, Ant? He said, and he calls me Anthony, he knows me really. It's not Tony Bellew persona with him. So he said to me, considering what you've lost, I come down from 17 stone, he said, you look fantastic. That just lets me know I was carrying an awful lot of flab on my arse and my stomach. That's all that lets me know. So I'm in great shape. I've got a decent set of abs on me. I've got a couple of chest muscles. Yes. I looked in the mirror this morning and I tensed and I said, who are you? Where did you come from? So it is what it is. They won't last long. They'll be gone by Sunday.
The Adonis David Haye will be proud of the physique.
Mate, listen, I can never compete with that, man. Jesus. I wish I could borrow David's body for just 24 hours and I would make great use of it, but it is what it is, mate. I'm never going to be that Adonis type physique with aesthetically beautiful, but I'm in good shape. For a normal man, which I am, I'm in phenomenal shape. The most important thing is I'm fit to fight 20 rounds, not 12. I'm fit to fight 20 rounds, and that means 12 rounds at an electric pace if need be. I don't think that's what's going to be the case, but if we need to test someone's will for 12 rounds here, I'm more than prepared. If this comes down to a battle of wills, you're in for possibly one of the greatest fights that's ever happened on these shores. If it comes down to that, if he likes to keep this as a boxing match and wants to stay out of range, then you're in for a really good chess match. But at some stage, he's gonna have to engage me. He has to. He cannot run from me, because I am not gonna stand there like this. Hit me 6 times. I'm just gonna block them. Now I'm gonna hit you back. You block the same. I'm gonna jump on you. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna make you feel uncomfortable. And I'm going to do things in there to you that you're not going to like.
Yes, but you've been watching the reruns of that last 30 seconds or 40 seconds of the Ilunga Makabu fights in the last few weeks, or not?
I'm not even going to lie. I should say no, but you know what? I was in bed last night and I got home quite late after all the media stuff and things, and I was sitting in the bed and she's asleep next to me and I watched it. And when I watched it, I caught the clip at the end. I forgot what it was on Sky Sports last night anyway. Caught the end of it, and I just thought, wow, it actually really did happen. And then it ends up bringing you to tears when I see my little boy in the ring, and that's what breaks me heart the most. Seeing my little boy, I should never have had him there, but for the rest of his life, he's always going to remember the night his dad won the world title. I was there, Goodison Park, and he's so small on that picture.
I think he sat with you up on the dais, didn't he, that night as well?
That night, I think he was only 10 years old, and what happened is he come in the ring after it, and he's 13 now, so at 10 years old he's quite small. He's only up to me chest height here. Right now, today, he's 6 foot. Wow. He's 13 years old, and he's a size 10 shoe. The little whippet is huge.
But you want him to be a brain surgeon or something, don't you?
Mate, my missus wants him to be a surgeon, so she said she can keep her young. That's what she said.
Yeah, that's right.
So I just want him to be. I just want him to be happy. I don't care. I don't expect my kids to be brains of Britain. They weren't passed on the greatest brains, in all honesty. But I just want them to be happy. I love them, mate, more than life itself. I really do.
Absolutely. Well, today, 48 hours before the fight, you got to stare into his eyes. What did you see?
The monster that everybody fears. He has, mate. He's got a screw loose, but I know he sees the same when he looks in my eyes. I'm someone who just, I don't know. We look at each other, and there's an immense amount of respect there. But at the same time, Eddie was right what he said. We go to war, mate. Before peace, there must be war. And in my mind, there will never be peace. Because my mind is a fighting mind. I am a fighting man, mate. Like Tupac said, there will never be peace. So, Saturday night, maybe we get to it. And it's going to be... there's so many ways I can envision this fight going. If it goes the way I genuinely believe it's going to go, there's A, B and C. Plan A, it comes down to a test of wills after 6 rounds, and then we find out who wants it. If that way happens, I'm not looking forward to it, but it's going to be pain, it's going to be blood, it's going to be brutal, it's going to be amazing to watch. If it's scenario B, bit of a chess match, he chooses to run. Might not be the best spectacle, but when I finally do catch up with him, it will be brutal.
You need to be patient in that instance, don't you? Probably.
Without a shadow of a doubt. I cannot afford to just give this man anything. If you give this man a millisecond of unconcentration, you will pay. Just one. You only need to have a lapse of concentration for 1 second, and this guy hits you with 6 punches. He just rattles 6 punches off, your head rattles round. That's what he does. At no point in this fight will this man hit me and go, that will not happen. I will attack. Every time he throws more than 2 punches, I will sling 1 bazooka back. And believe you me, I only need 1 bazooka to land. I know he doesn't really believe that yet, but he's going to realise that on Saturday night. He really is.